For all the attention pocket autos are getting these days, the snub-nose revolver is still considered by many the pocket pistol. You can argue that snubbies are old school and even outdated. Heck, it's the 21st century. Polymer frame subcompact semi-autos are all the rage, and yet here in the 21st century, how many gun companies are making compact revolvers meant for self-defense? There are two good reasons for this: simplicity and ease of use, which are big selling points for seasoned gun owners and new shooters alike. Let's take a look at some of the current offerings, plus a few things you need to know, including the advantages and disadvantages of snubbies as defensive weapons. Smith & Wesson J-frame revolvers have been popular carry options for decades. They're low maintenance and don't require frequent oiling or delinting after months of carry. The muzzle can be pressed against the attacker and the gun will still fire at contact range. The Model 340 PD is obviously a premium offering, featuring a two-piece sleeved barrel, scandium frame, and titanium cylinder. The dimensional rundown is cut and dried: Smith Snubby, a 2-inch barrel, 6.3-inch overall length, 5-shot cylinder, and synthetic grips. Coming in at a feathery 11.8 ounces, the Airlight moniker's well-deserved. Its lightweight combined with a short 2-inch barrel lets this gun disappear no matter how you choose to carry it. The bright green high-vis fiber optic front sight's very quick to acquire. Blessedly, the flat-top bracket for it provides a whisper of square post sight picture to make grouping the gun easier. Additionally, J-frames have a heavier trigger pull than most semi-autos, especially common striker-fired options. This adds another level of safety that many shooters find comforting. On top of this, the scandium-titanium combo makes for a distinctive two-tone silver-black effect. The Smith & Wesson Model 340 PD, it's chambered in .357 Magnum, which means it can also use .38 Special. While .357 Magnum has quite a bit of recoil and flash from a short barrel, sometimes it's good to have options. Next up is the Lipsy's exclusive Ruger LCR revolver in .32 H&R Magnum, a cartridge that's seen a surge in popularity in recent years as a reliable and trusted choice for small, lightweight revolvers. Outfitted with Hogue Tamer grips, this revolver weighs in at only 13.9 ounces. This combination keeps the high expectation of performance while reducing the felt recoil 30 to 40% over the similar-sized .38 Special revolver. Ruger's patented friction-reducing cam ensures a smoother double-action trigger pull, making it comfortable and accessible for shooters of all skill levels. The gun hosts 6 rounds of either .32 H&R Magnum, .32 Smith & Wesson Long, or the .32 Smith & Wesson cartridges, offering flexibility in ammunition choices. Built with a complementing bronze anodized aluminum receiver, the Ruger LCR H&R is attractive to both men and women, and the black wheel adds to the classic styling. There are no rough parts that'll hang up in a holster or handbag. I was not a fan of revolvers for many years, but this Lipsy's exclusive Ruger LCR .32 H&R Magnum gave me a new outlook. Take the time to check this classy piece out. You won't be disappointed. I chose the Smith & Wesson M&P Bodyguard as the best pocket revolver for a number of reasons. Chambered in the .38 Special, you can expect massive stopping power and high-end Smith & Wesson reliability. It's very easy to conceal even for a bulky revolver of 14 ounces. I recommend you use a holster for this one, but it's still a viable pocket option with its 1.9-inch barrel length and overall length of 6.6 inches. The trigger is double action only, as most cases for revolvers, but it's very smooth, which makes it a good option for newbies. The black ramp front sights and integral rear sights offer standard revolver accuracy around the 10-yard range. I personally like the hammerless snag-free design, and the ambidextrous cylinder release makes it a good choice for lefties as well. There are models with one-piece gray plastic grip, synthetic grip, or a crimson trace grip, which are slightly more expensive. All of the models have a 5-round capacity, but the stainless steel cylinder and smooth trigger pull are all the essential features for a great pocket revolver. Surprised to see Kimber here? Honestly, I was too, until I actually got my hands on one. Kimber put thought into what makes a solid concealed carry revolver, and it shows in its K6S line. Easy to keep under wraps, but not at the expense of controllability. The nifty snub-nose heaters present armed citizens with a whole package. To boot, they're lookers. Too bad the guns are meant to avoid the light of day most of their lives. Kimber bills its 2-inch barreled K6S as the lightest 6-round .357 Magnum revolver on the market, but don't let that spook you. The gun is still substantial at 23 ounces and eats a majority of recoil. Also, don't let the extra round in a concealed carry model fool you either. It's still very easy to fit inside the waistband or pocket. In part, this is thanks to milled flats on the stainless steel gun cylinder and keeps it nearly as svelte as 5-round options. The K6S design is sleek, reducing the chances of hanging up on the draw, hastened further by a concealed hammer. The gun also sports a top-notch trigger with a light for DAO 9-pound brake. With practice, it runs fast. One more thing. Actual front and rear sights earn the K6S extra points. As far as model, the stainless is the most affordable, but the DCR adds a touch of class with rosewood grips. Other variants are available as well. It wouldn't be a revolver list without a Colt, and the brand's currently producing 2 stainless steel 357 Magnum King Cobra models with 2-inch barrels, both of which fall under the snubby umbrella. All stainless steel and nearly a full-size grip, the King is a fairly polite piece, one that with some practice runs fast and accurate. Part of this is thanks to the 6-round revolver's weight, which is an ample 26 ounces unloaded. But the trigger also deserves kudos. Again, compared to a pistol, it's substantial, 10 pounds, but responsive. A full lug adds a level of protection to the ejection rod, ensuring it doesn't get skewed in everyday rough and tumble. And Hogue overmolded grips with finger grooves adds another level of control to the handgun. Most will appreciate the bobbed hammer on the DOA variation. However, if you can't live without a hammer spur, there's a carry iteration with one. At the risk of drawing the ire of Colt fans, the cylinder lock isn't intuitive for those who haven't run the revolver previously, pulling backward. But this facet isn't generally a hindrance once familiar with the system. Long, one of the company's go-to offerings for those looking for the comfort of a 357 Magnum carry revolver, Taurus has brought the Model 650 back in from the cold. The new model retains the standard features and footprint that made it an easy choice for those looking for a reliable 357 pocket gun that doesn't break the bank. Plus, it's also available in a lengthy 3-inch model, a variation that's new to the line. The Taurus 650 fits a wide range of accessories, including popular 5-shot speed loaders and holsters made for similar 357 Magnum models, making it versatile and accessible for any revolver enthusiast. The gun's available in stainless steel and black finishes. MSRP for the black finish models is $454.99, while the stainless models are available at $469.99. For concealed carry, the space-age-looking Diamondback SDR is about as small as revolvers come while still offering a fully featured firearm. The 9mm version of the SDR holds 6 rounds and includes features you'd expect from other well-known double-action revolvers with a swing-out cylinder. It has a traditional double-action, single-action trigger with a smooth, non-stacking pull weight of 9 to 11.5 pounds. The single-action pull has no take-up or creep and breaks at about 3.5 pounds. The revolver comes standard with a fixed orange fiber optic front sight, dovetail fiber optic green rear sight, and a fully captured crane link and cylinder assembly. Grips on the SDR are Hogue Combat Style black rubber branded with the Diamondback logo and have pebble grain texturing. All the attributes we just mentioned are wrapped up in a solid stainless steel frame, cylinder, and 2-inch barrel. Also notable on the SDR is an excellent polish job, and that gives the appearance of fine nickel plating. The whole package weighs in at just over 21 ounces. Diamondback partnered with TK Custom, and the gun ships with 3 TK Custom moon clips in the box. Even straight out of the box, this is a prime example of a perfectly reliable concealed carry revolver. Lipsy's collaboration with Smith & Wesson has resulted in what they proudly dubbed the ultimate small frame carry revolver, the Smith & Wesson Ultimate Carry J-Frame. Built on Smith & Wesson's 642 and 442 models, the Ultimate Carry J-Frame uses a black serrated Novak-style U-notch rear sight and XS tritium front sight for easy visibility and aiming, even in low light. The High-Horn VZ G10 UC grip creates a comfortable firing experience and is easy to conceal. The improved trigger makes it easier for shooters of all skill levels to make accurate hits downrange. The no-lock airweight frame creates a lightweight package weighing only 16 ounces. The guns are available in black and black cherry VZ G10 grips or stainless with black and gray VZ G10 grips. Both finishes are chambered in a 5-shot 38 Special or 6-shot 32 H&R Magnum, and the MSRP is $759 for any of the variants. Bond Arms' claim to fame is offering some of the smallest and most powerful handguns available. The company's stainless steel standard frame guns live up to this boast with dual barrels chambered for cartridges including .357 mag, 10mm auto, 44 SPL, 45 Colt, and 410 bore shot shells. As small and potent as they are, the all-steel construction and big-bore swing-up barrels can make these pistols a bit chunky for pocket carry. The company has answered customer requests for a slimmer, lighter version of these tough little guns with the double-barrel Stinger series. Fitted with the 3-inch barrel assembly, the Stinger RS, which stands for Rough Series, features stainless steel construction, but at about half the frame width of the standard version. This shaves the weight down to 16 ounces. Barrels are interchangeable too, and Bond Arms offers versions in .380 ACP, 9mm Luger, and .38 SPL, and apparently a .327 Fed Mag option is coming. The pistols ship with a set of rubber grips as well as ultra-thin polymer grips. MSRP starts at $279. This mini revolver is a long-awaited and highly requested model from North American Arms that borrows the tactical look of the Pug revolver and the ease of reload of the NAA Sidewinder models. The NAA Sentinel comes chambered in .22 Magnum with the option for shooters to equip a .22 LR conversion cylinder to suit their preferences. The Sentinel specs highlight its robust stainless steel construction paired with a 5-shot capacity, signaling durability and reliability. Customers can choose between dot style or tritium front sights, tailoring their revolver to personal preferences or specific use cases. The black pebbled grip ensures a secure hold, an essential feature for a firearm designed for concealed carry. As a revolver guy, the rising cost of ammunition is especially painful. Interchangeable cylinders make the Taurus 692 an incredibly flexible defensive revolver, and the executive treatment only elevates it further. The Model 692 Executive Grade can handle 3 cartridges, .357 Magnum, .38 Special, and 9mm. To accomplish this task, Taurus ships the 692 with 2 unfluted cylinders with the serial number of their parent gun and their chambering laser engraved on the side. The ability to swap calibers is so crucial to the Tracker family that Taurus also designed a frame that has a quick detach plunger system. The cylinder swap is simple and takes less than 10 seconds to complete. As part of Taurus' premium product line, the Model 692 Executive Grade is subject to specialized attention during the manufacturing process, which means that customers take home revolvers with more refined levels of fit and finish. This is something that's readily apparent in both their actions and the smoothness and consistency of their trigger pulls. Unlike the everyday 692 Tracker models, the 692 Executive Grade variant has a distinctive satin stainless finish, brass front sight, and includes the wide hardwood Executive Grade stocks. It also ships in a practical hard-sided gasket-sealed Nanook locking case. I love the gun's sleek appearance, rugged construction, and smooth double-action trigger pull. Of course, the handsome alt-mount grips, along with the gun's ported barrel, makes the gun comfortable to shoot even with hot Magnum loads. When it comes to revolvers, it'd be hard to find a better value for the money. All right, folks, that wraps up my take on some of the best snub-nose revolvers out there. If you've got a favorite snub nose I didn't mention, drop it in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts.